How was it like dealing with who's my phone jumping? Oh, she wild over there. She good though. She good though. Get a drink.
Oh, somebody.
Yeah, somebody at the door. Everybody be up here. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I write songs in a half an hour. I started writing music, you know, as a form of therapy. So I like write down and stop throwing chairs, stop doing this. So I wrote that as a form of therapy, and it just turned to something like great. So in a half an hour, I can write a banger. And it's like whoever wanted, let's get it off. You can take whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? Just give me my credit. Just keep my credit. That's it.
Okay. So you getting something on the back end though, right?
I mean, you get your publishing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The publishing, because you know at this point in time right now, everybody doing what I'm doing. So how you gonna market yourself to be different? You know what I'm saying? Right. So you gotta give to give. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give to get it, and that's how it works a lot of times. Now some things we gonna sell. It all depends on who the person is. But like somebody around the neighborhood, somebody who coming up, let's give it to them. Especially on the labels right now, they always looking for songwriters.
Right. How do you distinguish yourself from other songwriters? Like I think your style has definitely evolved over time. So how do you maintain that different? How do you maintain your brand? And
basically, just do research. Being upstate, I kind of did half of the research. Okay. Branding, how you want to brand yourself, then where you want to go. Where do you best fit at? You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what I did, and it's like you gotta take chances after that. You know what I'm saying? Try different styles, try different formulas. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what part of the city are you from?
I'm from down the bottom.
Oh.
So basically, I'm really down the bottom. So we did this 33rd, 34th, all the way up to like 39th.
Okay.
So I wanted to go back to your story as far as you being upstate and being up when people are locked up, they say that they want to do better when they come home. When they come home, it's a different story. Think just life. They're up against a lot. We know how America works. It's not set up for
Black
people to come out and do better. So how is it that So how is it that you you kept your word? Like what is it, and what would you tell others? Like what would you advise with others to stick to the original plan as far as succeeding in the right way?
All right, basically what I say is, if sometimes your motivation might not be for your homies, might not be for your family, might not be for people around you. So your motivation, you might have to move yourself away from people. A lot of people that's here with me right now, they don't really see me because I'm grinding. So when we got events and stuff like that, then we come through. Sometimes you gotta figure out who you is, get your formula, have your plan, then you gotta set it. You gotta evaluate your pros and your cons, shit like that. And then you gotta make goals that's easy to achieve and stuff that's small. And then
like what you said, making the goals.
Yeah, and then like little small shit I be doing, basically like everything adds up. Getting flyers and giving them to kids to hang out at school, or just doing this little radio station, or going here to do a show that might be only 20 people.
Right.
But everything build up to your formula.
Yeah.
Just like working at McDonald's or some shit.
Man with a plan.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Man with a plan.
Man with a plan. I can respect that.
Yeah, right.
So you said you want Tory Lane's that lane, right?
No, basically my lane is I'm a good ass memory. So basically I can hear a song and I write over that beat. Now that song and that beat is already giving me words and the chemistry to write my formula in my song.
Now would you be trap soul or no?
Yeah.
You trap soul, so you like Bryson and Tory Lanez.
Yeah, but I'm everybody. So if you say right now, hit a note, my note is strong enough to carry on. We gonna do some stuff with Chris Brown. We can do some stuff with Justin Bieber. We can do some stuff with people like Mario. So that's the type of songs I write. But living in the city, it's like where you gonna find your fit in that?
Yeah.
So you gotta give stuff like to the people that's thugs and people that's out there that's trapping. You gotta get them type of stuff. So I constantly just been changing my style. Like that's why I'm doing the EP with the different genres.
Yeah. Now
can't do one sound.
Like with your sound, you've been doing sets and whatnot with Butter Knife, right?
Well.
Or used to do sets.
Yeah, we used to do sets. I keep it being with you, man. It's
keep it always being with me.
Yeah, I keep always being. A lot of people that I've been around, it's like they come and they like, dang, bro, Bull got the gift.
Okay.
Then it's like a lot of people that I know a lot of people. Rico Harvey, Butter Knife King, Greg.
Yeah, who are all these people? For those who don't know who Butter Knife is.
Oh, Butter Knife King is
producers, rappers, singers.
No, Butter Knight King is a rapper, but me and him used to have our little writing session, you know, in our little session.
Okay.
So he's up here, so it's like, Brand, you gotta get to where he at.
Okay.
You know how the thing goes. So we was like this at a point in time.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
And your relationship with Rico, anything?
I mean, Rico Harry, that's still my man. So
Okay.
he doing his thing. So he always come through and be like, bro, you know, keep grinding, keep doing your thing. When your time comes, you know, I'm right here to help you.
Okay.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
love.
And then another thing is like this. Ain't nobody gonna give you no handouts until you put the work in. Everybody be trying to look for people in the beginning. Cause I used to slide in people's DMs and be like, yo, bro, I'm trying to do this, I do that. And I realized, and you only say it once, bro, do your own thing. Because sometimes people don't got what you got.
Right.
So create your own lane.
Right.
Oh, so you heard that on several occasions?
Yeah, so I basically I just do my own thing, you know, try to build my own platform.
Right.
Because a lot of times you can't depend on nobody, you're not supposed to.
Look,
Because
all
you
the
don't,
time.
yeah, you don't want that
I mean,
on your
not
chip
like
on your
that,
shoulder,
but
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
You don't want
yeah,
that,
yeah.
like, I'm the one that gave him, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And be like, I'm not too horny because I be around certain people, they be like, I'm not cocky, but
Yeah.
I got something.
You're
You know what I'm saying?
But you
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, I got something to go with
Fuck,
that.
say you nice.
I'm on the mission. You can't be in the same, you know, doing the same thing they doing if you're trying to succeed. It's like you got to do what you do and then pull them at you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
In the end. So I don't do no standing around, no hanging out. I don't even go to the parties. Like I'm trying to book in emails and emails and emails and emails and emails.
You working?
Yeah, working. That's basically what it is.
Yeah, I think as long as you put the work in, you know what I'm saying, the work ethic seems
Yeah,
to be
right.
there.
Right.
So just keep grinding, man, plugging away, and that break, you know what I'm saying, right around the corner.
Yeah, right.
That's what I think about it.
Yeah.
So,
That's definitely that.
all right. Cover songs.
Right.
What's your take on cover songs? Like, do you do a lot of cover songs?
Well,
And do you think like there's a benefit to it, or do you just try to stick to creating original work?
Jacquees did it and blew up.
Yeah. So basically cover songs is like, if you can mimic what the greats is doing,
Right.
then you can fit in the world. Because a lot of people probably never put an album out or nothing and made it, like he said, off of just cover songs.
50 Cent did it.
Yeah, so like this takes, and sometimes people might just put 8 bars in there that's different.
Okay.
Now, off the 8 bars, you're not gonna get nothing off it because
Right.
you already used somebody else's beat and
Right.
you used somebody else's material.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I would take the chance on just doing like a lot of cover songs, just to build, you know, your social media up and your Instagram.
People gravitate to that more when they hear a beat that they know. Like, say it's a
Yeah,
hit, like, all right, let me hear what he got to say. Can he kill this John?
Yeah, right.
So,
Right, cause I've been home like about 3-4 months, something like that. But it seems like I've been out here for a long time.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So
You
people
fresh
Wait, you
out.
only been
Yeah.
home for
You
3
fresh
or 4
out.
months?
So people be like, yo, this motherfucker, like,
Niggas
I be
got
trying.
jail waiting on him.
We at the Steve Willico show. Yeah, we going to Steve Willico show. We going to the Q show. We out here. We gonna make sure they look, because sometimes you gotta get the scandal in the mix of what you're doing. A lot of people don't know. Like me going to jail, that's a scandal itself. Many people know that person for knowing Brandon Lambert for shooting somebody,
Yeah.
but they don't know the artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So you Brandon?
Yeah, so you brand new, right?
That's impressive. 4 months?
Yeah, right.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you got a jail weight on him now.
Yeah,
Right.
right.
Probably a lot lighter out here.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had you home a little longer than that. Damn.
No. This definitely
Fresh out.
reason.
He's
So wait,
checking the yard and shit
Right.
at certain times.
Where can you
Right.
find your music?
On SoundCloud right now. Basically, you know, Miss Lyons had came in because she kind of see the work ethic. So I'm really working on trying to get all the, you know, everything right.
What's
You
your
know
name
what
on
I'm
SoundCloud?
saying? Brandon Lambert.
Okay.
And yeah, it should be Brandon Lambert. I'm not even listening. I'm not even sure. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff that she's doing right now is about to be always, you know, always legit.
Yeah.
So that's why you're working on the EP, get the EP. It's like it's kind of like a brand new, fresh start. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna do everything the right way.
He about to come in here and leave that leather next time. He's like, man, fuck it, I got another one in the car.
Yeah.
That's every time you on.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I'm definitely.
Got the ladies with you too? What's going on here, man? Talk to us, man. Hold up.
Oh,
I'm not gonna sit there and have ladies and then not say nothing about it.
yeah, these my homies from down the way, you know, kind of like family, cousin and stuff like this. This my sister. She been around for like day one. Like we never had sex or nothing.
Okay.
She been around.
Okay.
So we first started off on like, you know, I stopped her one day, was talking to her, then it changed from like, bro, you really thorough.
Yeah. Come to the mic a little
Yeah,
bit.
she like, bro, you really thorough. Let's we not even gonna do that. And I agree with it. So we've been friends for about like what, 3-4 years now.
Okay.
Like 3-4 years.
That's what's up.
That's
That's
kinda-
rare.
Yeah, that's kind of impressive because
Yeah.
everybody, you know, everybody like,
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah,
my
yeah,
sister.
yeah.
Because men act like they don't want to just be your friends. So.
Yeah, right. No, I ain't like. I
We
try.
friends? What the fuck?
We are friends. I'm just saying.
Come on. You gotta fucking
I'm just saying, but it's the truth though. We all know, for the most part, yes.
Right.
So this is rare. So how does that influence your music? as far as like the different types of relationships you have with women?
Like basically, I try to stay around a lot of females because they can tell me that story. Like basically with her, like she didn't tell me that story. She didn't know what I was doing with it.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, tell me everything you can tell because I'm listening. Because I want, my music to change courses as the years grow, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want to have more shit to say. Sometimes people be like, I got this, I know this, I know this. You don't really know if you ain't really take the time to listen to a motherfucker.
Right.
Now, does she weed out the bad seeds as far as females?
Leave here right now and I'm out fucking Pottstown or Allentown. I got friends out there because I know this about networking. It goes a long way. Like, it's just like trapping.
He just curved the shit out of my question.
I can't go there, bro.
No, I'm just saying. I just wanted to make my statement.
No, I can't go there.
Everybody see, y'all see that? YouTube, y'all see that?
I just deal with different people, try to build my brand up as much as possible.
Okay.
You can't do it by yourself, but if you got, good individuals
Team,
by yourself, they can do a lot of stuff. Because a lot of times the girls do a lot of promotion for men. For niggas spirit. Like niggas, I bring my whole clique to the whole team. Somebody at the door. They
super curious. What's going on here, man? Cousins, sisters, I mean, the what?
No. This like shut in folks, like cousin folks or something like that. When you down the bottom, everybody basically like family for real.
YouTube, folks.
Folks, that's Philly. Folks.
Everybody just like family. Like we say this a lot of times. We burn out with this can. That's what we say all day. Can.
Yeah.
Can. What's the deal, Can?
Yeah. I was saying like, how many times did I say can in the train? I don't understand that, boy. That's a can. That's a guy. Yeah, right. That's love, man.
So tell us about, can we talk about the single real quick?
Talk about it.
Okay. So tell us about the single that you have out right now. We just played it before.
Lunch Hour is basically, it was a song about, a female and a guy that works a lot. Now we would take those as people like business people that got something going on, but you really don't have time for that spouse because that spouse is busy too. You get what I'm saying? But we made that song for like the upper class and like DAs to something like that. You get what I'm saying? So like I finally got time. It's your lunch hour. Meet me somewhere and let's do what we do. You get what I'm saying?
I like that. That's different.
See, I make songs based on concept.
That was really thoughtful.
I make songs based on concept. So it's like,
I only get 30-minute lunch break or something.
No, that's enough time. That's enough time to get in your bed. That's enough time to get in your bed.
Yeah, as long as I got travel.
Right. Especially when you're dealing with these girls, they want to chat and they want to keep going.
Right.
As long as you keep them consistent, some of them,
No comment.
Yeah, some of them are different. But a lot of them want to chat and it's like.
That's not true. That's not always true. I wouldn't do my job if I didn't speak up and say that that's not true. Because most women are not like that.
Yeah, I want to talk about this clothesline too that's coming up too.
Speak on the clothesline.
Come here, bro. Yeah, they got
They shine like new money. Check him out.
No, bro.
He's silent part. That's the big situation.
Him and his brother got a clothesline called Trap Club, so it's really like doing something. You know what I'm saying? But I can't really explain the clothesline too much. He got to explain it.
You can get on the microphone right there, brother. Trap Club. Come on, yeah. Or not.
I don't really know what to say.
You ain't doing it just to
tell us about it. What's the inspiration? What are you guys doing with it? Where do you sell your clothes?
It's on the line and all that.
Trapclub.com?
Yeah.
Like literally?
Give everything, bro. Give me the spill, bro. Give me the spill.
Come on, man.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, what's good? I'm Quitter. Trap Club is really, it's not for everybody. You're not a bag chaser or somebody that's a go-getter or a winner of life. If you ain't got no gumption, no drive, it ain't for you. You just a person standing on the corner selling little nicks, it ain't for you. It's for boss. It's like being a boss with a boss. It ain't for everybody. So it ain't about really selling the clothes because we got the paper. It's about more so separating ourselves from everybody else. It's like a secret society. You know what I mean? So it's Trap Club. Shout out to Rocco. That's the president of it.
It's like the state probably got extra spot to hide the dime back.
Yeah.
But see, you getting it.
Where can we find y'all? If people are interested in
like on Instagram.
What's your rock page, bro? What's the name? Trap Club? Yeah, Trap Club.
CEO Trap Club.
Yeah, CEO Trap Club. Yeah. Because the clothing line, listen, I want him to explain a little, but the clothing line is kind of like that new wave we got right now, that Bryson Teller, how they wear like the shirts, they got a lot of patches on them. Them type of jackets, like the what they call them,
Like
the long trench coats like them, they got them, the long hockey jerseys. That's what trap club is. Yeah, they real bougie with their little shit. So you gotta relax this shit. I appreciate y'all, man. I like to appreciate y'all.
Brannew definitely coming back for Danger Zone. He said he got some shit for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm sorry.
You got some shit?
Yeah, that's what he said. He ready to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to hear it.
Yeah.
Wait, shout out
heavy in
Instagram
there.
real quick.
My Instagram is 215 Brannew. So
BRAN.
Yeah, BRANNEW. Yeah, so 215 BRANNEW. So Brannew, without the D, Brannew.
Got you.
Let's get it, man.
And my Facebook, Brandon Lambert.
Okay, put his whole government out there.
Yeah, I mean it ain't about that.
Wow.
They already know me anyway. They should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
That was love.
Keep it locked. It's a kid.
Right.
That was what's up.